In this video, we're going to look at the active shade renderer for V-Ray. So first of all, let me just quickly explain to you guys what active shade is. Active shade is basically a draft renderer that you can view in one of your 4 viewports. So let's say we will set up the front viewport, this one here. We'll set that to active shade. So first of all, you need to set up your renderer. So we're going to go to rendering at the top and then render setup. Then scroll all the way down, go to assign renderer. And then for your production renderer, click on the little dots and select V-Ray Advanced, click on OK. And then the next step is under Active Shade, or next to Active Shade, click the little dots again, and then you're going to select V-Ray RT and then click on OK, and then you can close your render setup. Okay, the next step is to change your front viewport to perspective as well. So right click on front and then go to perspective. And that will basically just give you a perspective view in this viewport as well. And let's just set up a quick scene here at the bottom. So let's just draw a box and let's draw a sphere maybe on top of that. And let's add a quick V-Ray light as well. So go to lights and then click on the drop down to select V-Ray and then click on V-Ray light. And then we're just going to draw out a V-Ray light here on top of the box. And go to move, and let's just move that light up a little bit so we can actually see the light falling on these objects. Right, next up on your top viewport, you're going to right click on perspective and then go to extended viewports and then click active shade. And then if you move around in your perspective view, you'll see that your active shade viewport is updating automatically. And this is basically a draft render, so you can easily see how your scene is going to look like. The lighting will be more accurate here. So if we render this perspective view, if you click on rendering and then render, you'll see that the active shade is very close to that actual render. So it's just a real quick way to see how your scene is going to look like, how your shadows will look like, and your lighting, etc., without going into rendering every time and waiting for your render to complete. So really handy, and yeah, that's active shade.